Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is part two of the Ultimate Sales Package. So, in this session, we're going to be talking, uh, introducing a new concept, which is the three levels: the high view level, the medium view level, and the low view level. And before we speak about this concept, which consists of the core of this presentation, we want to first understand what entails all the elements that goes into doing this, what's the reasons why, and everything else. So this will give us enough understanding of how it's important and why we do it. So once we start doing it, we know exactly why. All right, so without further ado, let's get going. So first we need to understand why we need to break down our presentation into a few levels. That's what I just mentioned. The goal is not to only handle objections one thing at a time, but we can also build up momentum by stacking up trial closing questions. And we're going to be speaking about the trial closing questions later on in the next session. I think in this session, in few minutes, we're going to be talking about the closing trials, how important they are to use them. The next thing that why we need to use the three levels in our presentation is because we do not want to front load our offer in one single shot, because in case we provide all the arguments we have towards the end the prospect says no, then we have completely no leverage to use against in our argument. So if he says no, we already give everything we have, we already deliver all the features and the benefits and everything in between, and then the prospect says no. So what are we going to say? Okay, well, when do you think I can reach out to you later? I mean, we have nothing to really do the counter argument with, and doing presenting this in this way will give you more leverage and give you more tools to use to your advantage. Understand that objections are simply a request for more info, especially because we know that any objections that comes along the way, it's simply a request for more info. It's not a real no. When a prospect says, well, but I don't know how to do this, or I don't have time, or I don't have the money, these are just really objections that request that the goal of them is to say, yes, I need more information, please provide more. So, for example, if they say no, our immediate response should be, okay, no problem. Why do you feel this way? Or they may say, I am not sure if this is a real fit for me. Your response can be, when you say you are not sure this is a real fit for you, what do you really mean? So you can see here clearly that this is an example of an internal false belief. You can continue to dig deep into it by addressing it with the right support you have at your disposal. Or if the objection is baseless, then we can simply brush it off or deflect it in a number of ways. We can say, yes, I understand, been there too, and learned so much from that experience. Most of the time, people just want to feel validated. So this is two examples of an objections and a complaint. And the next thing we want to talk about, why structuring our presentation in this way, which is the high view, the medium or the middle, and the low view, is because we want to use chart closing. And chart closing is if I have less energy, is because I'm fasting, and it's like the minute that goes by, I have less energy. So the next thing we want to use chart closing is because we want to stack up our argument to our advantage, and because once you ask somebody during a conversation, what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? Does this make sense? And they keep saying yes, yes, yes. Towards the end, when you present them with an offer, we are stacking up that trial closing, we're stacking up that yes, but also towards the end, the brain cannot contradict itself. If it's been saying yes all this time, and you come and you say, "What do you think? Do you feel you are ready to buy into this offer or whatever is your pitch?" Then the brain cannot contradict. Say yes. Most of the time, it's going to be very hard to contradict itself. Okay, and we do the close trial, the trial closing questions by a number of ways. We can ask, how does it sound? How do you see any value in what I just mentioned or showed you? How do you like it so far, etc., etc., etc. So these are basically the most important reasons why we want to present our offer in the way I mentioned, and the reasons why it is important to take time to get that chart closing. And after each single presentation, after the, for example, you present them with the high level, then you ask, does it make sense? Yes. Next, the medium level, how does it sound? Sounds good? Yes. Then the next level, okay, so, and yes, by the end, okay, so I allow me to present you with my offer. Do you feel like you can do it right now? Whatever, blah, 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 blah. So it becomes easy because you stack up the yes and you build the momentum towards it. All right. So if you have any questions, again, I didn't mention this. If you have any questions, please make sure to put them in the comment section. This is, I'm putting this series in analyst. So only people who pay for this program will be able to put the comments here. So you're more than welcome to leave any comment, or you can reach out to me on my Facebook group and we can discuss anything that you didn't understand well. Have a great day. And also this is just a presentation, a live presentation, but you will have also the PDF, everything that we spoke about. You'll have it in written PDF, so you can go back to it, read it again, and make it sense of all of it. Have a great day. Talk soon.